This vlog is sponsored by Skillshare.
Hi guys, welcome back, or should I say, what's the crack? We're Nick and Sam and we live in our self-converted camper van.
In today's episode, we'll be sharing a roundup of all our favourite places to visit on your Northern Ireland road trip. We are van lifers, so there will be tips thrown in here and there.
But this guide does work however you wish to choose to travel the beautiful Emerald Isle. We've not done a roundup of one of our road trips before, and I think we're going to make it a thing.
Definitely.
In our opinion, this is one of the best road trips we've ever done in the UK.
Absolutely. This place is a van lifer's haven. It's full of adventure, beauty and welcoming locals. You'll settle in pretty quickly and find it very difficult to leave.
If you're after some park-ups for your Northern Ireland trip, we share all of ours on our personal park-up map, which you can access by joining our Patreon community. If you want to know more about it, click on the card above. Anyway, let's dive right on in and share some epic locations that will blow your mind.
Let us know which one is your favourite in the comments below.
Although this list is in no particular order, we're going to have to kickstart with our favourite place on our road trip, Bloody Bridge. It lies on the Mourne coastal route, a must drive, and it was utterly magical, fresh water full of minerals and plenty of rock pools to explore. The park up is 100 metres away, has toilets, and in the morning the coffee wagon appears. We couldn't recommend this place enough, just maybe go during good weather. SLEMISH Mountain is a place to go for a truly Irish adventure. It is where St. Patrick himself, the patron saint of Ireland, was once enslaved. It is said that during his 6 years here, he developed into the saintly man he would become. The mountain, also an extinct volcano, stands tall at 437 metres and has the most spectacular views of the Antrim County. If you're not good with heat, don't copy us and go during a heat wave. It may be a short walk, but it's steep. You can also stay at the car park overnight, which has toilets open during the day. It's a little sloped, so bring your chocks. BENONE Beach is an area of outstanding natural beauty and boasts 7 miles of golden sand and plenty of on-the-beach park-ups. If you fancy a chilled day with the sea on your doorstep and a wee barbecue, jot this place down. I think you'll love it too. Whilst you're here, you can't miss exploring Macedon Temple, which overlooks the beach from the surrounding cliff edge. It's an 18th century enchanting estate full of beauty. As you wander through the domain, you'll be sure to spot the spectacular clifftop temple down the never-ending walkway. Make sure to visit in the evening to experience a sunset backdrop that will blaze your eyes. Just like many other locations I share with you on this list, it lies on the Causeway coastal route, another must drive for the best Northern Ireland road trip of your life. It's not a Northern Ireland road trip without visiting the Giant's Causeway, one of the most phenomenal places on planet Earth. Being in the presence of this landscape made my hair stand. I can't explain the feeling, but it was just extraordinary. Made up of 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns that shoot right out from the sea, some say the result of an ancient volcanic fissure eruption, but we all know it was the Irish giant Finn McCool. Legend has it that Finn built this causeway for potentially 2 reasons: to reach his arch enemy BENONE, who lived on the island of Stafford in Scotland, or to meet a female giant that he was in love with to bring back to Ireland to marry. Which one do you believe? Let me know in the comments below.
So guys, we're just going to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare, for keeping our wheels rolling. Skillshare is an online platform that offers inspiring classes for creative and curious people, and they came into my life at the perfect time, just as I left my office job and was looking to up my skill set in content creation.
Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes, and I've been taking full advantage, having completed multiple classes and now learning all about Lightroom with Tabitha Parks, photo editing in Adobe Photoshoot Lightroom Beginner's Guide.
As you know guys, I absolutely love Skillshare because I can access it from anywhere, like here in my camper van, in the middle of nowhere. Most classes are under 60 minutes and are broken down into bite-sized lessons, making it simple for me to gain the skills I need swiftly and still give me the time to live my life. Skillshare believes a strong community is essential to personal growth, so if you want to tap into the support of fellow creatives who provide encouragement, communication and inspiration, all you need to do is click on the link in my description below. The first 1,000 people will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium so you can explore your creativity too.
GLENOE Waterfall was our second wild swim there, and it felt like we had stumbled across a mystical forest. The park up for this is just 20 metres away and tucked on the edge of the woodland. You are spoilt for choice here, as you can bathe in the pool below the waterfall or head up the path on the side for a hidden pool on top. Sadly, we couldn't stay the night as there was no signal, but if you really want to embrace the magic of this place, it's a bonus. Another place you just can't miss, Belfast. We spent 2 nights and 3 days here, and it is full of beauty and history, so I won't spoil too much for you. But we highly recommend cycling around to see all of the iconic sites, including the Titanic Belfast and surrounding area, Cathedral Quarter for a Guinness, Glass of Thrones tour for your inner nerd, eating at Jamon, walking up Cave Hill for the nighttime panoramic views of the city, and visiting the Peace Wall to get to know Ireland's history and the trials and tribulations they still face. Next up is the picturesque coastal nook Ballintoy Harbour, which was used for smuggling centuries ago from whiskey to sheep. The harbour has become ever more famous in its recent days after it was used as a Game of Thrones filming locations for parts of the Iron Island. The thing we loved about this place is the calm crystal clear water and craggy rock formations to climb around. Oh, and the free public shower and tap. The car park is very small, so get here early or late at night. Sadly, the place has no signal, so we couldn't stay for too long. Next on the list is Dark Hedges, an avenue of beech trees planted by the Stuart family in the 18th century as a feature to impress visitors approaching their Georgian mansion. It was so impressive that it became yet another Game of Thrones filming location. Regardless if you're a fan of the show or not, I'm sure you can tell by now that we are. It is a truly beautiful place to walk. It is more of a fly-in visit and a great place for some awesome photo ops. Travelling through County Antrim, there is beauty after beauty. The Queen Glenariff is one of those. We parked just outside the visitor centre on a lay-by and went on one of their many walks, the Scenic Trail, which weaved through the forest side by side with the river and plenty of waterfalls. As always, we took the opportunity to go for a cold water wild swim. If you get time to nip into the visitor centre, you should try one of their Irish coffees. Sam couldn't handle it, so we challenge you to give it a go. If you're into castles, these grounds are absolutely worth visiting. Castle Ward is famed as a house of contrasts. One side Gothic, one side classical Palladium. This is believed to be down to marital disagreement. Imagine if we did this in our van. But to be honest, we just came here to geek out and bask in yet another Game of Thrones filming location, the Stark's home, Winterfell. Many other iconic scenes were filmed here too. If you want to visit this place with us, click on the card above. Just 1 hour outside of Belfast lies the Mourne Mountains, a granite mountain range in County Down. The highest mountain in Northern Ireland, Slieve Donard, can be found here. It really is a hiker's dream. We made a little travel fail on our visit here by walking up Slieve Muck, which we thought was the highest, but it turned out to be one of the smallest in the region. Luck was on our side, however, as Muck stood adjacent to all of the other mountains, so we got some truly spectacular views for far less effort. Now moving on to the last of the top 12 must-visits on our list. We couldn't have picked a better place to go on a wee coastal sunset walk than the famous CARRICK-A-REDE rope bridge. This bridge was erected by local fishermen more than 250 years ago, swings 100 feet above the sea and is made up of planks of wood strung between wires. If you think this looks scary, the bridge started off as a single hand rope where the local fishermen would cross daily with their catch and gear in tow, leaving them with only one hand to guide them across. Sadly, when we visited, the bridge was closed off, so we never got the chance to risk our lives, but I'd love to know if you would dare to cross. With the clear blue sea, wild birds and an array of brightly coloured fauna, this place felt like we'd landed on a tropical island. It was pure bliss.
Well, that's the end of our top 12 must-visits in Northern Ireland. If you'd like to join us on a road trip, click the card above for a 6-episode series full of even more amazing locations, park-ups and van life antics.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on those notifications. And as said before, we're going to try and make this roundup thing a thing after each of our road trips.
Anyway, we'll catch you next week.
Ciao!